Hi there, this is Andy from Skilz4umedia, and this is video number 4 of our Create the Classic Arcade game Pong using HTML, JavaScript and CSS. Hopefully you've enjoyed the last 3 videos, but if you could please subscribe to the channel after watching this video, it really helps us out. Thank you. Why, hello everybody and welcome back to video tutorial number 4, designing the 1980s game Pong. So far we've got our 3 files, JS, the CSS file and also HTML file. We've put the bats on the canvas and now it's time to start making those bats actually move. So first of all, we're going to go down to the function which we label key down pressed event. And what we're going to do in there is we're going to type in there, we need to understand what keys are being pressed. So to actually do that, to understand which key codes are actually being pressed or the key code numbers, you can actually go and search on the web and just put in there JavaScript key codes, and you can come up with this site which says key code information, and you just type in whatever key on your keyboard. So I'm pressing Q right now, which is 81, actually says in here event key, and 65. So I'm going to think in my head, right, okay, and 81 is going to be up, and A65 is going to be down. So within the key down event, I've typed in there key down if key code e.keycode equals 81 do something. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do an else if. I'm just going to copy that, and I'm just going to type in a little bit of reminder, Q key pressed, just as a reminder to myself, because we all kind of forget sometimes, what did I put in there? What did I actually put in there? Okay, so from here I'm just going to put a key pressed, which is 65. So we've got the condition if something is pressed, do something. So what do I want to do? Well, what I want to do is really move the player up. Okay, we're moving it upwards. So I'm going to go back all the way down to here. And it's player 1. Player 1. Okay, and then I'm going to put in here Y equals minus equals. I'm just going to put 10 for the time being. And I'm going to copy that into there. I'm going to put plus. I'll just explain what it's doing in a minute. And now I'm going to actually go into the game. As you can see, look at that. By pressing the Q key, it goes up and it goes down. How amazing is that? We've got movement. Okay, so there's a slight problem, isn't there? Because you can see that it's moving off the screen. So what I need to do, so just explanation of the code here. So this is basically saying that if we press the Q key or the up key, the mother Y or Y, player Y, is decreasing by 10. Okay, on every frame. So from here as well, this one, when I press the A key, Y is increasing by 10. So I could put in here player speed, because we might want to change the player speed. So I'm just going to go to here, player.speed, putting my colon in the end, semicolon on the end, like so. Doing the same there. So if I go back, it's moving a little bit slower. Do I want it moving that slow? Yeah, let's go back. I'm just going to go back down to the template. So if you go our blueprint, I'm just going to change that to 8 down there, down the bottom there. Great stuff. See, that's moving a little bit better. Okay, so now what I want to do is really, I want to keep it within the constraints of the actual canvas. So I'm going to put another if statement within this if statement. So I'm going to put in here, if player Y is less, is greater than 0, it's greater than 0, then move, close bracket. Okay, so I'm just going to go back, refresh. Oh, look at that. Now I need to do the same thing with the down key. So within that pressing the key code, I'm going to type in there, if player Y is less than canvas height minus, you have to think about also the player's height, player dot height okay, just put that in there, move. Looks good there. Looks good there. Okay, so what I've done there is basically saying if that key code is press Q, and then within that, so I'm pressing it, so it means it's going up. If the player Y, or shall I say, is greater than 0, it will move. But if it's less than 0, it won't move upwards. Okay, so it's stopping at the top. Okay, so now what we kind of like need to really do is, obviously we've got this bat over here at the moment, it's not really doing anything, but we're going to get it moving once we get the ball on the page. So let's make the ball, shall we? So I'm not going to make a round ball, I'm going to take it totally, 80s style, we're going to keep it nice and square. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to copy this template here, copying the template. I'm just going to place it underneath. Now I'm just going to call that ball object. Now, in regards to the X and Y, I could actually, so let's put it right in the center. How big do we want the ball? Let's call that 30. 30, and we want a height of 30, and the ball's going to be, do we want it white? Let's make it red. Speed 10. Because what I'm thinking is, what we could have is multiple balls on the screen. How cool would that be? Now, within the draw function, we've got draw function, but what I'm going to do is as an update function. Also, I'm going to put in here this Vx, which is velocity, which I'm going to put as, actually I'm going to do 5. That's this velocity y equals 5 as well. Okay, so update function. So we need to get the ball on the screen and moving. So from here, I'm just thinking, this x, let's go, equals this Vx. Okay. Now, since I'm thinking about putting multiple balls on the screen, I'm actually going to create an array. So I'm going to go var ball array equals that. So basically what I'm doing is creating an empty array, and I'm going to push one of these a ball object into that array. Okay, so from here I'm going to go ball array dot push new ball object. ball object. I'm going to give it X. So half of the canvas width is 500 by 300. Okay. Slight explanation there. So what I've done is created another template just for the ball object. It's going to be 30 by 30. It's going to be red. It's got speed of 5 at the moment. It's got velocity of x of 5, velocity of x 5. Just to get it moving, I've got a this x minus this vx. So it's going to be moving towards the left. And I've created a ball array because I'm thinking maybe I'll have multiple balls. Let's keep it less complicated, shall we? Let's just create a one ball. Just keep it simple for everybody. So from here, let ball, game ball. Let's call it game ball. Let game ball equals a new ball object. New ball object. Kind of similar to what we've just done with the player. So I'm going to pass it an x and y. So half of the player canvas width. So I'm going to go canvas width divided by 2 minus 15. Okay, so the reason for that is I'm placing it in X position, so it's half of the canvas, which is 500, minus 15 because it's half of the width of the ball. Bit of maths there. Let's do the same thing again. Take away 15. Okay, so now I want to draw that on the ball. I want to draw the game. I've typed that wrong, haven't I? Game ball. There you go. Okay, so we need to get that on the screen. Let's get that moving on the screen, shall we? So there's a couple of things I need to do. So I need to grab the draw function and the update function and place it within the game. So what I'm going to do here is go to draw game, draw, go into the update function, update. Okay, so I'm hoping this is now going to go on the screen. Look at that. It's moving. Obviously the ball just totally vanished off the screen there. Let's just centralize those player 1 and player 2. So I'm just having a look. Back number 1, so X. Okay, so I need to go from here. Canvas height, divide by 2. Divide by 2, take away 75. Do the same thing for the other bat as well. There. Okay, so we're just going to centralize that. So let's just press refresh. Oh, look at that. How awesome is that? We've got ball on the screen now. We need to be thinking about what do we do now? How do we get it the ball touching the bat and returning? So I think that's going to be the next video. That's going to be video number 5. But thank you very much for watching this video. Please click that subscribe button down below. Hope you're enjoying this little project, and I shall see you on the next video. Thank you very much. See you later.